Good morning. What's your name?
Jed Park with Park Properties.
All right, Jed. So, what's the word on the street when it comes to occupancy and tenant mix when a property owner prepares to sell?
Well, this is a great question, Yolanda. I just ran into this. We do these little 8,500 square foot shopping centers, and we had someone come up and tell us, we did one in Meridianville, and they said, your tenant mix and your occupancy is so good that we want to buy it at a really low cap rate. So it was a surprise to us. We weren't intending on selling, and it was kind of accidental. We didn't mean to. But what I've learned is it's critical. First of all, those are critical questions. And as an agent, when you have a new center especially, you're just trying to lease it up. You lease it up, lease it up. Then when you go to sell, it's like, well, it matters who the tenants are, how much occupancy you have. So what I've learned through going through this little experience is it matters a lot, and buyers look at that a lot more than maybe just, they look at the numbers on the page. The numbers are critical. So that occupancy, what they're paying per square foot, all that is critical. But they're going to look at that tenant mix. That's a big part of it. Like some centers will be heavily kind of female oriented. They'll have salons, they may have nail shops, some others may be more male oriented, sporting goods, that sort of thing. And that tends to matter as well. And so what we found out was, so this is really interesting. So if you look at AI and you run it through AI, they're going to say, oh, you want the highest occupancy that you can get, that's what people look at. Well, actually, so we had two 8,500 square foot buildings, and we had one vacancy. So we had 5 tenants in one, 3 tenants in another, because one had taken a big spot, Crestwood, and we had one vacancy. And what we found out was that's what the purchaser wanted, that vacancy. With one vacancy, so it gave them an overall occupancy that they were comfortable with, but they had that one vacancy that they could come in and have they thought, well, we've got these clients that we can bring with us. So I've taken it off the market now, because they wanted that one vacancy. So it's very critical. You typically want as much occupancy as you can have. You want a good tenant mix in these properties, but every situation's different. And with a purchaser, it's all about trying to get that lower cap rate for your seller. So
That's great. That's great to understand that the buyer is also looking at the tenant mix.
Yeah.
And so, you need to know that you're also selling that. That's also a big part of the sale.
Right.
Well, thank you so much, Jed. We appreciate you giving us the word on the street. And you guys remember, Yo knows commercial real estate, and I'll see you in the streets.